A year ago, I made a basic guide to Stepford County Railway, and it was questionable. So today, I'm back a year later to see if I can make a better guide to Stepford County Railway. Okay, I've got this class 143 pace and we're driving the Morganstown shuttle. So I've sped up, and now we've got to pull into the station, and I'm gonna stop at the right marker, so let me just change my camera angle. But in that last guide, I did
For the 1356 Waterline, service to Morganstown. Calling at Port Benton, Morganstown Docks, and Morganstown. This train is formed of 2 coaches.
Okay, the announcer interrupted me, but
Platform 7 for the... This train is for Morganstown.
okay, now
Station is Port Benton, Lynn by the Sea.
okay, now the announcements are over, so I've stopped at the right marker, but I might have overshot just. Oh no, it isn't too bad. But now I'm gonna close my doors,
And Lynn by the Sea
and now I'm gonna just speed up.
formed of 11 coaches. First class is located at the rear of the train.
Okay, so I've sped up to this blue dot, oh not blue, red dot over here.
Welcome on board this waterline service to Morganstown. Calling at Port Benton, Morganstown Docks, and Morganstown. The next station is Port Benton, Leighton City, Morganstown, Port Benton, St Helens Bridge, and Devon.
Okay, so here's like my next stop and head code. So that beep was because the next signal.
Be arriving at Port Benton. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Okay, so the thing about driving Waterline is there's a lot of announcements that go on, but here, so we're just gonna speed up a bit. So here's my speed, and all these are like actions. So the horn, you can change your camera angle by clicking this. This is your schedule, that's the doors, but I like to click the keyboard to do that. And this is the map, which you can also click and. So
This to Morganstown. Calling at Morganstown Docks and Morganstown. This train is formed of 2 coaches. This is Port Benton. This train is for Morganstown. The next station is Morganstown Docks.
okay, the thing about these pacer trains is that the doors don't open. It hasn't been animated, and it's really annoying. Anyway, the next stop is Morganstown Docks, which is really close.
Be arriving at Morganstown Docks. Change here for services to Greenslade. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Now, Morganstown Docks does have an extremely bad platform.
Service to Morganstown. 58 Waterline. Service to Morganstown. Calling at Morganstown only. This train is formed of 2 coaches.
Okay, I overshot a little bit, let's just say.
This is Morganstown Docks. This train is for Morganstown. The next station is Morganstown.
So to also close the doors, you can click this button, but I prefer to press T on my keyboard. And by the way, you get 5 points per station, and if you overshoot, you might get less, depending on how bad it is.
Welcome on board this waterline service to Morganstown.
And when you're over the speed limit, your speed will turn red, which kind of just happened. Anyway, now we're heading into Morganstown, and when entering a terminus,
Arriving at Morganstown. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train terminates here. All change, please.
where was I? When entering a terminus, you have to go at 15 miles an hour, which can be quite annoying, but not as annoying as these announcements. And look, my avatar's a bit too big, so I've kind of got them on my back.
Platform 3 for the 1400 Stepford Express, service to Lynn by the Sea. Calling at Leighton, Stepford Road, Leighton City, West Wyvern, North Shore, and Lynn by the Sea. This train is formed of 5 coaches. First class is located at the rear of the train.
Okay, so at this place there's car markers, but that doesn't usually happen. Ooh, good.
Morganstown. The next station. This train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us today.
Okay, so the plan now is that I'm going to show you how to dispatch, but sadly that guy's going to get despawned. Okay, so now onto dispatch, so we're going to click play, then click on dispatcher, just close that leaderboard, and we're going to select operator, so I've selected connect, and now we're going to select St. Helens Bridge as our station, and we're just going to spawn in, and we're going to check the departure board to see when our train is coming. So there's something at platform 5 which I can dispatch then. So let's just run over there. And, oh, where's the train gone? Oh, there it is. Wrong platform. So anyway, this train is for Leighton City, so let's get to the right end of the train. So I had to check about the state of dispatch. So the off indicator was lit over here, which means I could dispatch. Now it's turned off, meaning that's unsavory.
For the 1409 Stepford Connect, service to West Wyvern. Calling at Bowden, Coxley, Benton, Benton Bridge, Hampton Hargate, Wharton Newton, Leighton Stepford Road, Leighton City, Edgemead, Faymere, Westercoast, Milcastle, and West Wyvern. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
This is St. Helens Bridge. This train is for West Wyvern.
Okay,
Next station is Bowden.
okay, finally, there's another train here, and the announcements have stopped, so it's safe, so I can click close doors. What's going on? Why won't it close? What happened? There we go. Okay, I whistle and hold a torch after this. It's safe to dispatch, so I can then click right away. And there goes the train. Now, usually I would say safe trip or something, but I didn't actually have a chance to look at its head code. So, yep, that's how to dispatch very chaotically. But I hope you passed your training, and now I'm going to show you how to guard, which is probably going to be the most chaotic role. So, if I could, I would show you how to do signaling, but you have to privately apply, and I just don't have time for that. So I've got the highest rank I can get now, which is a guard. So we're going to spawn in, and we're just going to say free GD, and someone will just say me or something. So I've typed in free guard, and the first person who requests me, I will guard pretty much. But, it's taken a while for people. Usually you have a trainee driver just say me as soon as possible. If no one replies, I'll go to like Stepford Central and check what's going on over there. Okay, no one's actually here. So oh, why am I going on to driver? Whoops, let me just go back. Okay, guard, connect, Leighton City, and there we go. We've made it to Leighton City. Anyway, let's find the train. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's... Oh, that's not them. Anyway, let's just guard them.
Platform 2, 14
16. Stepford Express, service to Lynn by the Sea. Calling at Edgemead, West Wyvern, North Shore, and Lynn by the Sea.
That's probably them.
This train is formed of 5 coaches. First class is located at the rear of the train.
I'll tell you then, let's just do this train. Okay, open your lift.
Attention please.
Local doors open.
40, 34. Lynn by the Sea has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
This train is for Lynn by the Sea.
Okay, so I've just opened up the doors.
Will be Edgemead.
And now we just go wait. Now we whistle. Close the doors by clicking that illuminated button. Whistle again. We head back into the train. Close our local door, which is this one. And then we ring the signal bell. And then we should sit back down and leave. So yes, that was a very chaotic guide to SCR, but if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.